William Herbert Dunton, later known as Buck, was born in Augusta, Maine in 1878. His lifelong passion for the outdoors was nurtured from an early age by his grandfather, who taught him about hunting and fishing. Drawing the outdoors followed naturally. As a child, Dunton was self-taught, developing a precise style that would lead to a successful career as an illustrator. He first sold drawings to a magazine at age 16, then quit school to work as a professional illustrator. Dunton attended classes at the Cowles Art School in Boston and at the Art Students League in New York City, and soon began illustrating top magazines like Harper's Weekly, Collier's, Woman's Home Companion, Scribners, and Cosmopolitan. He also illustrated numerous books, including several of the classic cowboy stories of Zane Grey. It was the search for subject matter for illustrations of Western life that first brought Dunton out west to Montana in 1896. For the next 15 years, he spent every summer traveling the western states doing sketches that would become the basis for magazine illustrations. It was during this period that Dunton began to grow weary and eventually fed up with the pressures of deadlines and the demands of editors. In 1912, Dunton was enrolled at the Art Students League. His teacher, Ernest Blumenschein, the well-known Western painter, who would be instrumental in establishing the art colony at Taos, New Mexico. Blumenschein suggested that Dunton would be happier living out west in Taos. That summer, Dunton left the pressures of New York City behind in order to focus seriously on his painting. He would remain in Taos for the rest of his life. Settling in Taos, Dunton pursued his favorite subject matter, the open range, hunters, cowboys on horseback, and scenes representing native life. He seemed particularly concerned with recording the ways and appearance of Old West, a lifestyle he felt was significant and was fading away before his very eyes. The West is past, more the pity. In another 25 years, the old-timer Westerns will be gone too. Gone with the buffalo and the antelope. I'm going to hand down to posterity a bit of this unadulterated real thing. Dunton. The precision of his paintings, along with the hint of drama each painting contains, were the hallmark of Dunton's work. In addition to painting, Dunton also executed lithographs of animals, a technique he acquired in New York when the Depression made it necessary to produce less expensive artwork. Dunton remained at Taos as the society grew. He sought painting instructions from the renowned Russian-born Leon Gaspard, and in turn advised him on the best places for hiking and fishing, as they shared an intense love of outdoor activities. Dunton attracted many prominent collectors, including the actor Douglas Fairbanks, Franklin Roosevelt, and H.J. Lutcher Stark. The Stark Museum in Orange, Texas, houses the largest collection of Dunton's work in the U.S. In 1922, Dunton resigned from the Taos Society of Artists, likely due to a personal conflict, and from then on arranged solo exhibits of his work. For the next 13 years, he exhibited in several states from New Mexico to New York, and in 1923, he was commissioned to do a 3-panel mural for the Missouri State Capitol. Dunton's health began its long decline in 1928 when he was injured by a horse and began suffering from ulcers. He continued to deteriorate and was finally diagnosed with prostate cancer in 1935. Dunton died in Taos, 1936, at the age of 57.